The world is silent without poetry. It's missing the voices of words unspoken, the silence of ideas and emotions covered by the nothingness that this world has available to give. The poetry of spoken word is withheld from institutional education and disguised by the works of old and dead Englishmen to show us that their poetry is the only poetry this world has to offer. False. Poetry is beyond man's conscious awareness. The rhythm of words bouncing through a path of dotted lines on a loose-leaf piece of paper, coming together to bring a masterpiece of dreams and thoughts that were once indescribable. Poetry embraces our dreams and it sparks creativity. A world so majestic that the words essentially jump out of the pattern and kiss you on the cheek. It's encased like diamonds and gems and treasure boxes, hidden in the most precious places of teenage minds because it refuses to conform to high school writing. You see, a clearer truth has never been so bold, but it's merely untold, but cold in the frozen depths of human mind. Is it ignorance or negligence, or fear of the twisted beauty that students are forced to suppress in their precious minds? You see, sharing is there to dispense to the world a piece of God's greatest gift, the mind. And I'm writing this poem because I want answers, and I have these questions. Why don't we explore the realm of poetry? The words of letters formed into words, fused into sentences to embrace the hearts of humans. Those words that were once left abandoned because emotions and thoughts were seemingly incapable of being expressed. Because words simply can't explain abstract concepts of humanity. Yet, it is those human beings themselves who formed those words. Poetry holds all the honesty in the world. The honesty that man is incapable of handling, thus producing change. You see, but when we leave the power of poetry to people like Wheezy and Drizzy and Yeezy, as they sometimes abuse the words with prostitution and greed, they're fabricating lies of what's considered to be rich and poetic. You know, I just break down and weep because little is known about poetry, but much can be appreciated and shared with this world full of secluded minds. You see, one trip into poetry takes you to places unimaginable. Because poetry is more than just words alone. Poetry is the entirety of one's true self. Thank you.